What's up guys, in this video we're going to talk about acne, how to cure your acne, how to get rid of your acne forever, and any kind of skin condition that you might have. Yeah, this is it. This is the magical cure. Like, I should be charging you $1 million for this, but it's free because I'm just cool like that. Alright, so if you want to see that, we're going to talk about it right now. Cool? So, if you guys like videos that are like this, non-mainstream, health, fitness, advice, that I try to like very simplify things for people and make it so that like just kind of dumb it down, not because people are stupid, it's not what I'm saying, but just it's really not that hard. Like, people are just overcomplicating it, either to like sell products or sell their workout plan, when really like it can be done essentially for free. And you know, it's better to do it for free because of the methods involved than to pay a lot of money for your like fancy cure. Okay, so if you like that, subscribe. Also, go check out my digital marketing channel where I talk about digital marketing. And yeah, that's it. So, what am I talking about? Let's talk about acne. All right, now, I'm not going to talk about the science, not going to talk about what acne is or why you get it or like any of that stuff. I mean, there's plenty of that information out there. You want to use Google, like go ahead, Google that. We're going to talk about practical cures right now on how to get rid of it. Okay, so number one, like, let's just check a couple things here first. Let's start with the obvious ones, right? Like, what are you eating? Are you eating bad foods? I'm really simplifying here. But like, all right, so the reason I decided to make this video is because I watch Vegetable Police. One of my favorite YouTubers for sure. He's just like super weird, super cool, very relatable. He's like a likable guy, right? I like him. But I was watching a couple of his videos recently, and he's talking about how he's breaking out, right? And, you know, not to rag on the guy or anything, have a ton of respect for him, love his videos, love his channel, but he's drinking a giant glass of like coconut water and pineapple juice, which has a ton of sugar. Like, yeah, I know it's fructose, but like, it's got a ton of sugar, which in and of itself is not a bad thing, but he's also not doing any cardio. And he's also eating too much, right? Like, again, not to rag on the guy, but if you look at his current videos and you look at his body compared to how he looked when he was in Thailand and he was eating essentially only raw meat, in Thailand he was like jacked, like he looked really healthy, really good. And now he's getting like fat and he's not getting as much sun, so his skin is suffering, and he's drinking a lot more like fruit juice, which is unnecessary. Okay, so let's unpack all this. We'll break it all down. Again, not to like rag on the guy or anything. Love his videos, hilarious. Got whatever. Anyway, so here's what you need to do to clear up your skin. Number one, eliminate sugar. Okay, it's really eliminate excess calories. But unless you are an athlete and you're training very hard and you're doing lots of cardio, you don't really need to eat any carbs. Okay, you just don't need to. Okay, you can get by on eating foods that are very easy on your digestive system. Like, I'm a fan of raw meat. Okay, now once you get past the whole stigma of eating raw meat, oh my god, it's uncooked. Like, I have a video that I made, it's really long, it's like 30 minutes, you don't have to watch it, but I made a video where I bought raw meat from an open air market in Vietnam. It's not grass fed, it was like out in the open for like 6 hours or something, with these like Vietnamese ladies like sitting on the counter with no shoes, touching it with their bare hands, like it's not sanitary. I ate the raw meat, I was fine, okay? The whole foodborne illness thing is totally overblown. You don't need to cook your meat. Disclaimer, like, don't sue me if you eat your meat and you get sick or die, but like most of the time, like, you just don't need to, all right? I've never once gotten sick from eating raw meat. I've eaten raw beef, I've eaten raw chicken, I've eaten raw squid, never had a problem from it once. Okay, now the reason that I eat it, just as a little side note here, is because I noticed that my digestion is 100 times better. Like, it feels like my digestive system isn't even working. Like, I don't even have a full feeling in my stomach when I eat the raw meat. I just eat it, and then I'm done. Like, I feel like, okay, I don't need to eat anymore, and that's it, right? Stomach is flat, no bloating, nothing. Now, my bro science way of interpreting this is that like I said, my digestive system doesn't have to work that hard to break it down, So there's not all of this like, and again, this is like very bro sciencey, but when you eat too much food, and when you pour a lot of sugar on top of food, like when your digestive system is already full and already busy, if you essentially pour sugar on top, like the vegetable police guy, like drinking a giant glass of pineapple juice, like come on, bro. That's just like adding fuel to the fire, and it's gonna come out in your face, right? That's number one. So essentially, like, eat less food, okay? Fasting is great for your skin, okay? If you look on Snake Diet Guy's group, when you fast, like, all these people have had like eczema, psoriasis for years. They fast for like a week, and their skin condition is markedly better, if not completely gone. Okay, that's number one. Number two, get some sun. You know, like, and obviously based on where you live, might not be so relevant for you. Like, I'm here in Vietnam right now. It's like 100 degrees every single day. The sun shines here like 10 months out of the year where I am, and it's enough for me to like go outside. I get my vitamin D. I run on the beach when it's hot. I put coconut oil all over my body so I get that extra tan, that extra skin cancer, which I think is a myth anyway, but we'll talk about that later. Yeah, so like my skin, obviously, I'm 35 years old. I have basically like essentially no wrinkles on my face. I mean, not to brag or anything, but like I'm in the sun a lot and my skin looks pretty good, okay? So is it genetic? I don't know. They say black don't crack, but I'm not black. So yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about? All right, so eat less, don't eat a lot of sugar. Fast is also very important. And okay, so this one is gonna be a little bit weird. I'm kind of a little embarrassed to admit this, but I'm going to anyway, all right? Now, I don't shower that much, okay? And it's hot, I'm sweaty, like, but I just don't wash my body a lot, all right? So like, sorry in advance for telling you this. Like, I don't know, not sorry, I guess, I'm just embarrassed. Now, you would think that if somebody doesn't shower, and they work out as much as I do, and they put coconut oil all over their body every single day, including their face, that they would be breaking out like crazy. But I have like no skin problems at all. My skin is great, you know? And I kind of stumbled upon this when I was living in LA a few years ago. Not to get like too into that story, but to summarize, I was kind of a loser. I was broke. All I would do was like go to these advanced yoga classes at Equinox, the gym that I went to, for like an hour and 15 minutes a day, 6 days a week. And I would like your shirt is like drenched by the end of it. It's very hard. And I would sweat for like an hour and 15 minutes and not shower because I was kind of depressed and I hated my life. So I was like too depressed to shower, right? So, you know, and I didn't care. I was like, fuck it, I don't care, I'm just not gonna shower, whatever, I'll deal with the consequences. And surprisingly, I never broke out, right? So I kind of like realized this, that like I could kind of get away with not showering. And then it kind of made me think that maybe you don't need to shower, all right? Which is a little bit weird, a little bit out there. But then again, like if you guys have seen my videos, you know that I don't really care what the science says. I'm more interested in the practical experience and real world like effects of something. And I noticed that when I didn't shower, my skin was better than when I showered. So like again, I don't know why, but I just noticed that this was the case. Now I will say that periods of my life where I haven't showered, but I haven't been doing a lot of cardio or I haven't been sweating a lot, I have broken out, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, I think that part of it is because now, these days, I do cardio like 4 or 5 times a week where I'll go like run for an hour and I sweat a lot. I'm in the sun. So I think there's something cleansing about sweating. Okay, now again, I haven't like studied this. I don't know, I haven't like researched any science about it, but just anecdotally, when I do cardio and sweat a lot, counterintuitively, I don't need to shower to prevent breaking out, right? But if I go a couple days without doing cardio and I don't shower, which is rare, I think I've done that the past couple months, then I have a higher risk of breaking out, assuming my diet is also not on point and I've let my discipline slip a little bit. Okay, so what do we have? We have fast, don't drink a lot of sugar juice, do cardio, like sweat, you need to sweat, and get some sun, right? And I think that like if you look at the old-time bodybuilders, right? You look at Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you compare them to like modern-day bodybuilders who like, not to rag on anybody, but you see a lot of bodybuilders now who have like really bad acne, right? And that's one of the side effects of steroid use, which is really bad acne. They also did a ton of steroids, but they have virtually no acne scars. And one of the reasons that people say, number one, their diet was very clean. Like they're known for having like very disciplined, clean diets. But number two is they lived on Venice Beach and they would like go tan on the beach like every single day. So something to be said about that as well. Right? So like move to Asia, tan, don't drink sugar juice unless you're sweating a lot, and that's it. If you do all that, and like it's worth mentioning as well that like if you're a girl and you're taking birth control, and I'll make another video about this, but like it kind of boggles my mind to think that girls think it's okay to take a pill that prevents them from getting their period because so they won't get pregnant and they can just like have sex with guys without using a condom, right? Like I get it, it's the modern world, you know, feminism, not ragging on that, like if girls want to have sex, go ahead, do your thing, but like maybe just be a little bit more responsible. And I guess it doesn't occur to them that like messing with your hormones is bad. Like is that possible for them to, that doesn't occur to them? I guess, but don't take birth control. Like it's awful. Like why would you do that? Look at all the problems that it causes. You know, breakouts, bloating, mood swings, you don't get your period. Like, how could you think that's a good thing? I don't get it. Yeah, so birth control, also probably bad. And Accutane, lots of side effects from that. And I can't, in good conscience, recommend that you take a drug to fix something that could be fixed through, like, lifestyle changes, okay? So, if you guys like that video, click subscribe so you can see more videos, me rambling on some rooftop. And if you have any questions, comments with something that I've said, comment down below. If you like the video, click like. If you want to see digital marketing videos, go check out my digital marketing channel. It's over there, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, peace.